In the aftermath of Christopher Columbus's historic voyage to the Americas in 1492, the European powers were eager to establish their claims over the newfound territories. The papal bulls issued by Pope Alexander VI, particularly the Inter Caetera of 1493, played a pivotal role in shaping the course of colonialism and exploration during the Age of Discovery. In this article, we will delve into the context, content, and consequences of the Inter Caetera, exploring its impact on the colonization of the Americas. Historical context. The late 15th century marked a period of intense competition among European powers for dominance and expansion. Columbus's successful expedition to the Caribbean intensified the race to claim uncharted lands and the riches they promised. In this context, Pope Alexander VI sought to mediate disputes between Spain and Portugal over newly discovered territories and to establish a framework for colonization. The Bulls of Alexander VI. In 1493, Pope Alexander VI issued a series of papal bulls that came to be known collectively as Bulls of Donation. The most notable among them was the Inter Caetera, issued on May 4, 1493. This bull aimed to delineate the spheres of influence for Spain and Portugal in the newly discovered lands. Content of the Inter Caetera. The Inter Caetera consisted of several key provisions. Division of territories. The bull divided the non-Christian world between Spain and Portugal along a meridian 100 leagues west of the Azores and Cape Verde Islands. Lands to the west would belong to Spain, while those to the east would be under Portuguese influence. Christianization mission. The papal document emphasized the duty of European explorers to spread Christianity to the newly discovered territories, promoting the Catholic faith among the indigenous populations. Dominion over discovered lands. The bulls granted Spain and Portugal the right of dominion over the lands they discovered, allowing them to establish colonies, extract resources, and convert the native populations. Consequences and criticisms. The Inter Caetera had profound consequences for the Americas and its indigenous peoples. Colonial expansion. The bull laid the groundwork for Spain's dominance in the Americas, shaping the course of colonial expansion. Spanish explorers and conquistadors claimed vast territories in the name of the Crown and the Catholic Church. Exploitation of indigenous peoples. The notion of Christianizing the indigenous populations often served as a pretext for the forced conversion, exploitation, and subjugation of Native American communities. The quest for wealth and power led to centuries of exploitation and abuse. Controversy and opposition. The Inter Caetera faced criticism, even within the Catholic Church. Some questioned the moral and legal grounds of the papal bulls, and subsequent popes, including Pope Paul III, sought to address the ethical concerns raised by these documents. Impact on international law. The Inter Caetera contributed to the development of international law regarding the rights of nations to claim territories. The concept of the doctrine of discovery became a legal and moral foundation for European colonial expansion. Legacy and reflection. The Inter Caetera of 1493 stands as a defining moment in the history of colonialism and the intersection of religion and geopolitics. Its legacy is complex, representing both the expansion of European influence and the exploitation of indigenous populations. As societies grapple with the historical consequences of colonialism, the Inter Caetera serves as a critical artifact, prompting reflection on the interconnectedness of power, religion, and the consequences of the age of exploration.